Hey guys, it's Saru, and I know, where have my videos been? Well, as you know, my previous video was basically about TERA console, where it's going, the new publisher, and well, it made the news pretty much everywhere, which is pretty nice. I kinda wanted to do a follow-up video, and I didn't really want to rush it. I wanted to make sure the information was out and stuff, so this is some of the information that's available publicly, and that I can probably share with you guys, and shouldn't be an issue. So, let's get right into it. So before I begin, I have two brand new products here on YouTube, which are pretty awesome. I have an overall complete design shirt, which is with my character, and that character is actually for Patreon. The full design for Patreon with the butterflies and stuff is on there and not here on YouTube. As well as some face masks to help you with, well, covering your face, I guess. So that's pretty much just it. Kind of wanted to plug that in because I need money. So let's get right into this brand new news for TERA console. Now if you go to nmasse.com, you'll notice that the website is completely, well, messed up. Even TERA.nmasse.com completely shut down, moved over to a Zendesk, which is a support system to kind of tell you what to do and stuff like that. So it kind of sucks. It's really sad because I was actually just staring at the news section of nmasse.com just to see what would come out, because we knew that today would be coming out some FAQ or some information about transition to KRAFTON Bluehole, and hopefully that PC players would get information, and sadly that just has not been lucky for them because they haven't gotten any information about the new PC publisher, which is kind of weird, but that's not for me to say, I guess. So when it comes to the platform specific information, you can select PC, which is Windows, I guess, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have the exact same information, so it doesn't really matter, whereas Windows and the consoles, very different. So going into the console one just for PlayStation 4, because I'm not biased whatsoever. Awkward. It says that the expected time frame for NMasse's TERA console game servers to go offline is in October. Now, before you read into this and go like, no, the game is gonna crash, oh, it's gonna turn off. No, that's not what it means. It just means that NMasse is not going to be publishing the servers anymore. In fact, the game servers are not going to be theirs anymore, and all of the data is going to be going to KRAFTON Bluehole Studio. They're the ones that are going to be hosting the servers, so the game will be completely on no matter what. Does not mean the game is closing. Alright. In fact, on the second point, it even says KRAFTON console department will be taking over services. For the account transfer process, it says coming soon, please check back for updates. It doesn't say too much about it, but what we do know is that there's going to be essentially a small procedure for players to accept and make sure that you actually are accepting this, so you allow that all of your information will go over, which means your characters, your progression, your items, and all of that will transfer without any issues. Of course, a lot of these things actually change over time, so you can't really just depend on what I'm saying right now, because that could change tomorrow. It could be that they somehow found a legal way that they don't really need to ask for your permission, they could just transfer it over. So just keep that in mind. I'm sure it'll be on the news everywhere. For EMP, now we kind of knew this. If you go to the TERA console Twitter, which is twitter.com/TERA console, this information was already kind of available, but it says that EMP currency can no longer be purchased as of today, September 14th, and that the EMP that you have can be spent in game to buy products until the servers go down for NMasse. So what that just means is that any EMP that you have right now, you can waste and buy whatever you want in the cash shop. Cash shop will remain, however you cannot buy EMP and you cannot buy elite statuses. For the NMasse ecosystems, this is kind of sad to see, but new account creation, it kind of sucks that you can't create an NMasse account anymore. If you go on the NMasse website, you can't make any new accounts. So you can't really link your accounts, you can't do anything like that, and that kind of sucks. There's no account management or anything like that, so it's very sad. For the forums, I found this kind of interesting because everyone kind of assumed that it would go down and it would just crash. Even I thought so. In fact, it says the TERA forums will remain open after our servers go offline. We will continue to post player communication to our news and announcement section. That much is rare. They don't really kind of communicate, but hey, now's a good time as any, I guess. But what I found is that it says after the servers go offline, so I'm not entirely sure if that's just miswording or if the forums will actually be going to Bluehole Studio. It's not that hard to do that. You could just transfer the data, so it's possible that the forums could be transferred over. It actually would be cool, but I don't see it happening, to be honest. I think it'll just kind of go away. But it doesn't really matter. Not a lot of people use the forums anyway, so I'm just kind of letting you know what this says. For the Discord, it says coming soon, please check back for updates. The reality of it is, NMasse Discord most likely going to be shut down, and they're just going to let you know which new Discords to go to. A lot of people are on my Discord, which is discord.gg/Sarumonin, for all of the information for TERA console, which has all the developers and all that stuff. What we're working on right now, and I'm actually helping them out with it, is creating a brand new Discord with an entire new ecosystem that is about TERA console, and completely only TERA console. It's still under construction, and that's probably where everyone's going to go to because all the information is going to be right there. That doesn't mean leave my Discord. I mean, developers will still be there. I will still be doing giveaways and events and exclusive information right there. But for people who don't really want to be towards a Sarumonin specific Discord, because it is my Discord, they want to be just around a TERA console Discord that has nothing to do with me, it just has to do with the game, that will be available for them. Now for social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, I don't really know what's going to happen there. I know for Twitter we have the Twitter for TERA console, which I'm the one that's managing it right now, and I kind of talked about this a little bit last time. The team already knows that I'm handling this, both on Masse and on Bluehole know that I have this Twitter. And I'm not publishing any false information, I'm not giving you false promises, I'm not saying anything that's incorrect on that Twitter. Everything that I've been posting, replying to, or tweeting has been 100% confirmed information. Everything that I've said where I'm saying passing it along to the developers, I know it's kind of cliche for community management, but I have been passing it over to Koji and the development side. So really it's an official Twitter that is for the game. It's 100%. It has nothing to do with bias. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with anything. It will always be giving information for the TERA console players. For Facebook and Instagram, I don't really know what's going to happen there. It kind of sucks because I know the Facebook for TERA kind of weighs both console and PC, and there is already a TERA console Facebook page, so I don't really know what's going to happen. There might be some migration or something where TERA will go with a new PC publisher or something, because it's mostly PC players, to be perfectly honest with you. Same with Instagram, I don't know. For customer support, it says that support will transfer on the same date that we transfer the game's service. Up until that time, Masse will continue to provide support. Once the transfer of service happens, you will need to contact the new publisher's customer support team for any issues with TERA. So simply what that means is that right now you can still talk to Masse, you can still put in support tickets, you can still report somebody, you can still ask for transfer of items. But after the transition date, which is October 15th, you will no longer be able to. You'll have to talk to the KRAFTON Bluehole support team. It also shows you the brand new TERA console website, which is tera-console.com. And you might notice a little something when you go to guides. People giggle. But yeah, that's literally it when it comes to the information. There's nothing else. In fact, I've been refreshing this page constantly, even while recording this, hoping that maybe something would show, but no, nothing. It kind of sucks, and when you go to the PC side, there's no information for them for the new publisher, nothing. It doesn't say anything whatsoever. It just kind of says the same thing that we just saw, that the store will basically stop, war runs will continue, and so on and so forth, but nothing about the new server owners, so I kind of feel for them. But besides that, you guys might have noticed that there's a brand new roadmap coming to TERA console, and what this just means is that everything that's on this list is going to be coming to TERA console within the next, how many months is it? 4 months? So all of this plus a little bit more is going to be coming to TERA console. We already know that Ruinous Manor is already here. Grotto of Lost Souls hard mode comes tonight. Crossplay is coming on October 29th for Southeast Asia, then about a week later for North America and Europe. Dreadspire is something that, in fact, the team is actually super excited about. They call it Illusion Tower, but it's essentially a very big dungeon where each floor has brand new bosses for you to fight, with new rewards and stuff like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure that you're going to need to complete this in order to get some materials for the rest of your Heroic Oath enchanting. And that's what complete +3 enchanting means. It just means that right now you can only do your weapon and your gloves, I believe, and for your chest and your boots, you'll be able to do about next month or so. New life skill systems, which I won't really get into because it's not my place. PvP revamp, which means open world PvP and battlegrounds. Dungeons and quest revamp, which is a complete overhaul about how dungeons work, and the level 65 quest line. The Ellen Valkyrie, which realistically is going to be coming in January due to delays. And lastly, a 1v1 battlegrounds. And there's a lot more coming, but again, all of this is going to be coming, but it might be slightly delayed into January or February due to a lot of the stuff that's going on, especially this transition. So I don't know, there's so much happening with TERA console, and I'm very excited, and it's very sad of what's happening with NMAS. But hopefully next month will bear some really good news for everybody, with brand new servers opening, us being able to play again, and all that stuff. So I hope that kind of puts your guys' mind at ease. I know there's so many people that are just freaking out. They're going on global chats and they're freaking out about how the game's going to go buy to play, which it's not. It's still going to remain free to play. How the game is closing, which again, it's not. So I hope you get this information, share it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and click the adorable f***ing bell to know when I upload a brand new video. And don't forget to come join my Discord if you want to chat and hang out. Much love, and as always, till next time, friends.